Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from the ZAWA Together server, doing some more building in Minecraft here for your eyeballs and ear holes to enjoy. Hopefully you are all having a wonderful Friday. I'm doing alright. I'm hanging in there. It's a holiday weekend here in the United States, and I got a 3-day weekend, so I'm doing all right. Hopefully you guys are having just as good a weekend then as I'm about to have. So, all right, we got some stuff to get into today, don't we? Let's pop into the game here. I have not had a chance to get on the server and actually do some terraforming. It's been another busy week. It's been crazy. It's been crazy, people. I've been doing a lot of live streams too, so hopefully you guys have been enjoying those. I'm trying to get a little bit more variety to the channel. Some other games are coming back that maybe you haven't seen in a little while. Vintage Story, whatnot. That's all on here too. And of course we're doing Valheim on the weekends with Nebris. Hopefully you guys get a chance to check some of that out because it's a lot of fun. All right, so here last week we built the crab exhibit. Oh, the whale was just jumping again. We did this last exhibit last week. All right, so this is the crab exhibit, and you guys once again absolutely killed it in the comments section naming these things. We have, I believe, 6 crabs that we got to name, which means I need to kind of take these rockets and I need to kind of fly over here and I need to get to naming those things. All right, let's do some crab naming. All right, so thank you to everybody who submitted a name. If I did not select your name, keep on trying. Do not lose hope. Do not lose faith or courage. Get down there into the comment section and keep on trying to name some animals here because I like to comb through them. And sometimes I select them at random. Sometimes I select them because that person hasn't submitted a name before. And sometimes I submit them, or I pick them just because I like them. That being said, all right, so first name is going to be Krusty, all right? Like the clown off of The Simpsons, all right? Or I think there's a fast food restaurant also that's called that in The Simpsons. It's been a while since I've watched The Simpsons. It's been, a couple decades. All right, but thank you to Peter and Love to Craft for both suggesting Krusty. And for the second one, this is the most requested name, actually, Krabby, all right? So Krabby, of course, is a Pokemon. And that was submitted by Glumdraft Zero, Poke Lewis, King Venomous Dark, and Lars Diamond. Might be Diamond. Probably butchered that name. I apologize. And then, of course, it wouldn't be right if we didn't name one Sebastian. Okay, that is the crab from The Little Mermaid, of course. So thank you to Star Nanny for pointing that out. Of course we're gonna name a crab Sebastian. Why wouldn't we? And then a big shout out to Alexander Capistrano out there because you suggested the name Rampage. From Beast Wars, actually. I just think that'd be awesome to have a little crab with little pinchers scuttling around with the name of Rampage. Tickled my heartstrings there, so we're definitely naming one that. And for the 5th crab, we are going to name this one Snapper because Bryn Bolin suggested that we should name it that. So thank you for that name suggestion. We're naming one Snapper. And for the final one, we are going to name this one Mr. Krabs. All right, now that is, of course, from SpongeBob. And both King Venomous Dark and... let's see if I can get this name right. Oh, that is an interesting name. I'm going to try to sound this out. Ruslazawadi Gazadi. No, Ruslazawadi Gazali? Oh boy, I butchered that one. I am so sorry. But thank you for the name suggestion. Definitely butchered that last name. Okay, so I apologize for that. All right, I'm bad at reading like English names, so words, names that are not English, I struggle with even more. Hopefully, I got that one kind of right. All right, so let's get down here and start naming some crabs. All right, so the first one's going to be Mr. Krabs. These are in buckets of water. Oh, by the way, seagrass. I added some seagrass. You guys in the comments section, there's several of you that actually pointed that out. Add seagrass in here. I keep forgetting I'm not in 112. I can actually do that. So thank you all for suggesting that, those of you that did. All right, let's add Mr. Krabs in here. Bink, we're going to put him down, and bink, there we go, Mr. Krabs. I don't know if these things are going to attack me, so we're going to try to do this quick. All right, so this is going to be Snapper. Bink, put him down there. There you go, Snapper. Enjoy your stay. Welcome to the Lost Isles. All right, and this is going to be Rampage. Oh, cool, it's a blue one too. There we go, nice. All right, and then this one is going to be Sebastian. Hopefully this one's a red one. Is this one a red one? It's a blue one too. Do I have a red one? I don't have another red one. Ooh, okay, well, Sebastian's going to be blue. Maybe he's just, down. Maybe he's just sad. Or maybe he's just cold. Or maybe he has a lack of oxygen. One of those. One of those things. All right, so this is going to be Krabby. Slap that down there. There you go, Krabby. Krabby's a brown crab. And then this one right here is going to be Krusty. There you go, Krusty. Enjoy your stay. All right, the crabs have been added. They're going to chill in here. I don't think they drown. That would be weird if they did. Just like the horseshoe crabs. I don't think they're going to drown, but it looks like, no, they surface if they want to. All right, yeah, they'll be fine. Welcome to the Lost Isles, you crabs. All right, with those crabs added, and us still needing to build basically the entire zoo, the question becomes, what are we going to work on next? And I think the next thing that we are going to work on is the docks. The docks. Oh, crash landing. Okay, we're working on the dock. We're working on the docks today, all right? Now, I'm not going to get around to building like a ship or anything today. That's going to take some time. Those things take time. In case you guys have seen any of the other things I built like that, those things take some time. I usually do those between episodes while listening to music and taking my sweet time to build it. But what we can do is we can work on the docks themselves. As far as like the actual piers jutting out, I kind of want... Ooh, we're going to need to be sleeping. Creepers be creeping pretty soon. I kind of want to get to building like a... I don't want them to be like straight out. I want to put a little bit of a diagonal on these things because I think diagonals look a little bit better. And plus this thing, this front sign isn't even, you know, on a 90 degree either. It's slightly angled, so we might jut it out. You know, I'm trying to I'm contemplating whether we do 1 or 2 docks. Because I kind of want to put some rather large ships, I'm thinking about just doing 1. Because I don't want to make it... Maybe 2. Maybe 2. I'll decide that later. But I want to pretty up this area right here, make this look all nice and fancy as well, and then get the dock actually put in. I'm thinking about designing it similar to like an ancient structure that we're hopefully going to be finding here on the island. Hold on, I gotta sleep. Hold on, wait 1 sec. And daytime. All right. I think similar to like some of the ruins that we're going to find here in the jungle-esque area, terrain that I'm designing here. I kind of want to design them similar to that. I want to put like stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, similar to how we did design the walls over there where the crab exhibits are. I'm thinking about something kind of like that. Now that's going to take a lot of stone, which I do have quite a bit of, but I can probably gather up that stuff. I don't really have a good design in mind for the dock either, but I just have a vague idea. I'm sure it'll be fine. But then I also want to have like some kind of meeting area here, like a pathway, maybe some... Well, I don't really want to make it like a seating area because I was going to put like some benches or something because this isn't something where I want people necessarily to hang out, but maybe finish up this area in front of the sign and put like a fence up front here so that people don't walk into the, you know, the burning hot lava. And then obviously finish up this area here. I want to get all that done today if I can. It's going to take a little bit of work, but first, maybe we'll start with the dock. We'll start with the pier. I got to go grab some stone. All right, I have got myself a bunch of stone in my inventory, and I have a bunch more in the dump chest here, so we should be good to go for a little bit. I also went ahead and made up some mossy stone bricks, and I got some cracked stone bricks with me too, with more cooking up. I do have a small vine farm going, so I can start using these a little bit more often, because I kind of wanted to do that a while ago, and I totally forgot. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to jut off, like right here. We're just going to pick a spot. Ta-da, spot picked. All right, let's let it jut off right here. Now, I don't really want this to go straight out completely, so maybe we'll do a 4-to-1 maybe angle on it. 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do a 4-to-1 angle on this thing. All right, hopefully this all will make sense, you know, when it's done. But we'll do a 4-to-1 angle on it. I'm going to create a stone line first, and that'll be like where the dock actually is, or where the pier is, or whatever you want to call it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then we'll design it all around this line. Then, behold, there's a line there. All right. So this should work for the dock. Oh, can I land on it? That was pro. This should work for the design for the dock. Now I have to widen this. Obviously, this is not good the way it is, and I also need to do a little bit of terraforming here because I don't necessarily need a beach right here. I need more of a land-based actually thing. Nice sandy beaches, they can reside over there. Right here, though, we need actual land. So I gotta fill that in with some grass for sure. And then I gotta flush this out a little bit. I gotta widen it a little bit. So like, if this is the end of the dock, and I'll probably replace some of this with like stone bricks and stuff later, but for right now, we'll just kind of wing it with what we got. If this is the end of the dock and I make it, what, like 3 wide? If I make it 3 wide, that means I gotta go 3 wide the entire length of this thing. So, yeah, like this. It's gonna take a little while. Okay, so there we go. That's 1 dock right there, or at least that's what's going to be 1 dock. What if we built a second one? Ooh, do I want to do that? I like for smaller boats, like that would be for the larger boats that come in. But for maybe smaller boats to kind of come in, they might be able to, I don't know, maybe have a smaller dock like right here. Yeah, that would probably work. Okay, this one, I don't know if we want to do the same exact angle, but maybe we'll do like a 3-to-1 instead to see if that looks good. Let me draw the line and we'll see how this looks. Okay, this might actually work. Okay, now this doesn't look like much, and like most things that I build, it usually starts off looking pretty bad, pretty rough. But you know what? We're gonna make this work. Now, depending on the size of the boat that I end up building in the future, the one that's docked here, I might have to extend this out farther. But for right now, we're gonna go with this distance here. And this is gonna take a little bit of doodadding up, but what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to jump in the water here, and we're gonna have to get underwater, and we're gonna have to start filling this in, because I want this to be a solid dock all the way down. I don't want it to have just like pillars. I don't want it to have pillars on here. I want it to actually have like a solid hunk of rock going all the way down, okay? So I've got to place a lot of blocks still, but what we're going to do is we are going to start off by filling this in probably with just regular stone, and then, because I have a bunch of that, and then we're going to go ahead and detail it out. So let me get the, I guess it's the supports for the docks put in here, and then we'll work on the detailing. All right, there we go. The very bare bones basics put in place. All right, so that is very basic. That is just regular stone all the way down to the ocean floor. Now this is quite a thing, isn't it? Like that's actually looks pretty epic when you get down here underwater. But we got a lot of decorating to do still on this thing. So I think it's time to bust out the stone bricks. I'm gonna need to make a lot more of these things, so we're gonna need a whole bunch of them. But I think it's time that we start actually kind of outlining this a little bit. Now, I'm kind of wanting to put a little bit of a pattern, a little bit of a design in here. I'm thinking about putting big arches actually into the thing. Like there might only be like one arch actually in this whole thing. And then maybe putting in some kind of design things in here. And down at the base of it, I kind of want to build up some of the stone, or maybe... Hold on, do we have company? Oh yeah, right there. He's just chilling. Down at the base of it, I want to build up some more of the terrain, like the sand and stuff. Kind of like it's, over time, it's kind of washed up against it, you know, on both sides. It's basically hugged up against it no matter which way the current was flowing. So yeah, that's the idea. So first off, I'm going to design a shape using the stone bricks here. And we're going to line the front of this for sure, leading all the way down. Now I'm going to go back through and have to detail up this completely, so that so that there's like cracked stone bricks and stuff in here too. I'm also going to be probably sprinkling in some cobble and some gravel as well to make it look kind of like it's broken down or eroded. And I believe I should go grab some of those rocky stone. That rocky stone that's in the pack. Is it this? No, it's andesite right there. I was like, there's like rocky stone now in the pack that looks really cool, and I would like to just see. Oh, right here. I just saw it right here. This stuff. That looks really cool. All right. I'm thinking about going and grabbing some of that too and bringing that over as well to make this kind of look like it's been worn down and decrepit, but not completely falling apart yet. But all right, I got to come up with a nice cool design here. So watch this. This is going to be incredible. Okay, this is just a proof of concept here, all right? But I'm thinking something kind of like that, all right? I know that's a lot of stuff, all right? But basically we got a couple of semicircles here, kind of making like these rainbow kind of designs with some cool little patterns underneath them. And I think that's really all I want to do as far as like kind of some of the detailing, or as far as like the general shape of it. Obviously the detailing still needs to get done. This is just stone bricks and smooth stone, so I need to add all the cool fun stuff into it, like the mossy stone bricks, well, and the cracked stone bricks, and of course cobble, gravel, and I still need to go get some of that rocky stone, but to add in here. But I'm gonna do the same thing here on the other side. Actually, I just realized I kind of need to pretty this part up here too. Something kind of like this, and I think I have this jut out a little bit like so, if that makes any sense. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is gonna be like the supports for the pier itself, and then I have to make it look kind of old and decrepit still, but I'm gonna have to copy this on the other side as well as do it on that pier over there. Ooh, that's a lot of extra blocks I gotta place. I gotta go get some more stone bricks. So I'm going to create the same design on both sides here, but this is looking pretty epic. This is starting to look pretty epic. You guys, I think I hear something. I hear something. Do we have a friend? We have a friend. We have a friend over here. It looks like the Wandering Trader has paid us a visit, and you better have something good, buddy. No, you don't have anything good. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, he had to go. he went away. Anyway, still working on this. Still getting this design on all four sides here. So there's the two sides on this one, and then there's this side, and of course the other side still to go. I just got rudely interrupted by the wandering trader. All right, so excuse me, buddy. Pardon me. So the design is put in on all faces of the piers now on the dock. So I think we are good to go to start adding in a little bit of detailing. Which means I gotta probably grab a couple more blocks. I've also been killing a couple of drowned in the area because they've been a little bit of a nuisance. Not bad though, nothing I can't handle. But yeah, they've been a little bit of a nuisance. But we need to add some. Oh my God, that one's more of a nuisance. Right in the face, right in the face. Drop that thing, would you? Would you please drop your trident? Nobody dropped a gold bar. I'll take it. Okay, as I was saying, we do have. We have to add some detailing in on this now because this looks really way too clean though. So I need to add probably like some slabs and stuff too because we can waterlog blocks now. So I can absolutely add those kind of details in here as well as adding the crackstone bricks and all the detailing. This is going to be a big jump, people. I got to add a lot of detail to this.
2,000 years later.
A whole lot of detailing later, and we got something that looks a little bit like this. Okay, so that's a lot of different blocks. All right, so that took a little bit of time. Like there was a big jump cut there. All right, so it was very boring. I threw on some music and just kind of went to town on detailing this stuff, and I think I like it. I think it looks pretty good. Now most of the people visiting the zoo are probably not even going to notice this. It's all underwater, so they're not even going to see it. But we got this whole edge, the whole side of the pier or the docks done here. Now I didn't actually build up any of the terrain down at the bottom. That's still something on my to-do list, but we got the bulk of the build done. Now let's go up top here because I did the part on the top as well. So far, like I haven't added any of the decorations as far as like maybe some barrels or something, things that have been shipped into the zoo, you know, goods and supplies, because obviously there's going to be like a restaurant and stuff here on the zoo, so got to worry about that. They got to be able to get things in, and they're probably going to be brought in via the docks as well. So, but this is basically it. This is these are the they're supposed to look kind of like ancient ruins kind of thing, you know. That's what I was going for anyway. I don't know if I hit that mark or not, but I tried. All right, so there's still some more to do. And like for starters, for example, here I gotta kind of build this land up to like right about here, ish. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, like right about here. I gotta build up the land. I can leave a little bit of beach there, not much, but I want to extend the grass this away, and then I also need to. Yeah, I'm gonna do it over here too. Look at that. I gotta re-terraform this just a little bit. I'm gonna need more grass blocks for sure. But then we're gonna start coming up with a design for this area. Okay, grass has been added, and I don't mind there being a little beach here. I guess that's fine. We'll just leave it just like that. But this needs to be overhauled still completely. Now, for this part, I think the easiest way to show you what I'm going to do is to show you what I'm going to do. I think the easiest way to do this is to do a nice little time lapse here. And I'm just putting the finishing touches by adding a couple of pebbles here on the path, and this place is basically done. Now, during that time lapse, actually, I had some visitors. Not anybody on the server, actually, right now. It's just me here. Maddie was on earlier, but she's not here on it right now at the moment. But I had some NPC villagers, and not the wandering trader or anything like that. I had some much more dangerous ones show up. I had these guys. Okay, so I got to deal with these guys quickly. Get them out of here. Now, was that just the only one? I heard him going over here. Maybe his friends all went away already. Oh, no. There they are. Found them. Hey, could you guys all do me a big favor and just shoot this guy with the banner, please? If you guys could, please, just cap that, your leader, please. Thank you. Just keep shooting him. Yes. Yeah, keep shooting him. Everyone, shoot that guy right there. There we go. Perfect. Thank you for that. Now I can kill you all. So, that went, well. Okay, now that the bandits there are dealt with, we can continue on and wrap up this episode. So check this out. We got this nice little area built in here. This definitely matches with the rest of the terrain in the area, so I think this looks pretty good. The real question is how does it look from the sky? Let's get up in the air, and we're going to turn around and take a peek at this thing. How does this look? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I need a little bit more work over there, but oh, yeah. That is definitely coming together nicely. Oh, that is way... Ow, I just crashed into the ground. That is way better than actually I was originally thinking this was going to turn out. I do like how this actually looks. Just quickly kind of give us this a little love here. Just, yeah, it's fine. And then it leads into the actual pathway leading into the zoo here. That looks pretty good. I'm liking how this whole dock area actually turned out. Now, I still need to build, obviously, the boats and stuff. And maybe I'll add, like, some barrels and stuff on the docks to show, like, goods coming in. But this is the entrance to the Lost Isles. I'm kind of liking it. Oh, hold on. I see you. Get out of there. That's better. This is the entrance to the Lost Isles. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section if you could. But I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here because we have built quite a bit. So thank you guys so much for donating. Oh, I still have an arrow on my foot. I used to be an adventurer like you. And I'm not even going to finish that. But thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of ZAWA. If you did enjoy it, please go down and smash that like button. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys next week. Thanks again for watching, everybody. And bye-bye. Oh, I fell over.